Eric Bischoff said there's no hope for AEW. Whew. I want to say he's wrong. I want to. I want to say that so badly. Because me still having some type of hope may seem ridiculous, but I just do. I just do. It may be ridiculous. Maybe I'm one of the sickos that can't face the facts. It just sucks that Eric Bischoff might be 100% fucking 101% correct, Because the main deficit, the main problem is Mr. Tony Khan. Because Tony Khan did not make a video. Y'all go check it out. Tony Khan's into self-scamming. And I am positive actually, that Tony Khan is a Gap Band fan. Now, this is an old school, funkadelic. That's a different group too, but they like the funk, you know what I'm saying? That type of music. It sounds like I'm about to be in my mama's living room again. She used to listen to Gap Band a lot, right? You feel me? I'm sure his favorite song is The Party Train. Because as soon as he started this company, we started to see the Party Train booking. Now, those of you who know what I'm talking about, go look up the Gap Band and you'll see why I'm referencing this. Because Tony Khan made sure to say this to everybody he was signing. Be sure to get your ticket. You're going to miss it. Every free agent I got to sign, so be sure that you make it right on time. Everybody, all aboard, everybody, all aboard. Oh. Don't. No, it's his favorite song because everybody has a ticket to AEW. Everybody that's working in AEW clearly gets that this is like the easiest wrestling promotion they ever had to work for that's on a grand scale like this. I'm sure of it. Easy money. Easy fucking money for a lot of people that ain't got. Look at some of this roster, bro, that ain't doing a damn thing. Did absolutely nothing in 5 years. Do y'all know about the Dark Order, Jobber Order? Yeah, them guys are still on the payroll. Ain't drew a fly to shit their entire time being there. Maybe the first 2 days when they was actually being presented as a threat. Maybe that would got people just a little, because when Brody Lee was there, that's probably I'm sure that's the only time Dark Jobber Order was anything at all in the sentence. Now, I'm sure you probably forgot they even there. I know I did. Until the top angle, the top team involved jobbers in it. Whew. Moxley is the world champ, and the world title must be lost or they pawned it. Somebody stole the world title. Why that's not a story? What the flying fuck is going on that the world title of a promotion in wrestling is not even on television? Can anybody explain that? I am so confused. But Tony Khan, he don't give a damn. This is a Jon Moxley idea. He like, hey, yeah, don't show the world title. Don't promote our world title. Yet AEW has probably right now, AEW has the best looking world title in America right now. As far as world title, it looks way better than WWE title. To me, it's not even close. WWE title is literally the damn Laffy Taffy. It's just bird flavor. It's black cherry or some shit. It looks the same, except it's got a gold plate behind it. Bland. You know what I'm saying? So, laziness over there at WWE when it comes to... Now, the world title look good. That's an argument, the world title and AEW title. But this ain't what that about. Tony Khan, didn't I tell y'all his favorite song has got to be Party Train? Because every time he see a free signing, he got to sign him. He's like, all aboard? Don't. I'm telling you, he's giving any and everybody a ticket. But wasn't this came out of his mouth? You can't give everybody a job. You can't have everybody you like. Did he say that out of his own mouth? Eric Bischoff, I want to say he's wrong. And for all the sickos that's going to say Eric Bischoff don't know shit. All you did is make NWO, and all you did is remake it a bunch of times, and every time you get booking, that's all you can think of is remaking NWO that you stole from Japan. And that may be an actual fact, but guess what, people? He created NWO. He win automatically. Dude, do you realize he created the most influential group in history? Hence why 100 years from now, somebody's going to be talking about the NWO. A wrestling promotion is going to try to redo the NWO. Yeah. So at the end of the day, you can say whatever you want. You can say he's a one-trick pony and blase blue, but this guy created a transcending group that literally changed contracts. It changed the dynamic of everything. This wasn't just this wasn't the Shield. Don't get me wrong, the Shield is great, but it's not NWO. Nothing is. It's the first and the only thing of its kind. Everything else is just carbon copy. Any and everything else. They was even saying DX was like him. There was nothing like him though, but you can even argue, right? That's a good debate, but still, say whatever you want about Eric Bischoff. And really, taking this from Eric Bischoff, I would take this with great heed if I was Tony Khan. But Tony Khan doesn't listen. He got his ear muffins in. He got his ear plugs in. He's doing whatever the hell he want to do, man. He got money to wipe his ass with. Didn't I tell y'all he's into self-scamming? He don't care, really. Because he got money to wipe his ass with. Literally. It's no exaggeration. This is not Vince McMahon when he was a millionaire. This is, let's say if Vince McMahon was 40-something years old and a billionaire. Can you imagine? Vince would have probably been stopped giving a fuck years ago. Because he don't have to anymore. And Tony Khan, he had people, as we noticed, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. He had Cody Rhodes' team putting their emphasis in a lot of his ideas that they probably was like, nah, bro, that ain't gonna probably work, Listen to me on this. And he trusted Cody Rhodes. That's why the show is running a certain way. Because Cody Rhodes knows what the fuck he's talking about. Running the business is in his blood. His last name. You know what the hell he's talking about. Did he get everything right? You can't always get everything right. But was AEW much better in the first 2 years? Everybody says it. Everybody says it. Much more revolutionary, much more better, just way more thoughtful with the stories and the characters. Didn't everybody say that? So look now. We're in a situation now where characters don't matter. We got this Continental Classic that's going on. And it's just I enjoy it as a fan for the athleticism. I respect the athleticism, the in-ring crazy spots. I respect it. But even as a fan of that, I am more of a fan of stories and characters. A character can make me watch more than a good match. Because nowadays, anybody can have a exciting flippy-dippy match. Anybody can, bro. You have so many people in AEW that can put on a 10-minute banger, 5-minute banger, any amount of number, they can put it on. Non-stop, spot to spot, spot to spot. You got so many people that can do that. So it's not impressive when you see it all the time. But stories, they're always going to be in place. They're always going to have a place because that's what sells. That's what's going to get people to come to the shows. That's what's going to get people invested emotionally. There's no emotional attachment when I watch AEW. None. Bro, New Day, completely emotional attachment. I've seen their entire run. I feel like an old fuck, really. I've seen their entire run. You know what I'm saying? So that what happened on Monday night was like great shit, right? I already got a video that I can check it out. It's the same day as the New Day. But regardless, you got so much shit going on. The bloodline. It's not a lot shit going on, but there's things you can stick your teeth in, though. To top to bottom. Whether you like the stories or not, it's stories. It's characters. Karrion Kross, his team, they're jobbers, but they're going against another set of jobbers. Well, the jobbers of the jobbers, which is YS6 pretty much. They're just above broke, pretty much, right? But even with that, that's been a story. Final Testament, YS6. It's been a story with the Miz involved. The Judgment Day. We never needed you, Damian. Judgment Day versus Damian Priest. We never needed you. That is continuing. That has a long stretch of history, right? I'm kind of irritated as it's going on still, but it doesn't matter. My point is there's stories going on. There's character development going on. Damian Priest has really grown on me as a top guy. He has. And for a minute, I was just not that convinced. But he has grown on me as a top guy. I have to admit it. But guess what did that? Nothing to do with just Damian Priest having good matches. Nothing to do with that. But let's even get on AEW. I like Kyle Fletcher now because why? Character development. All right, bro, everybody knew Kyle Fletcher when we first seen the nigga with Ozzy Open, those guys, right? When they was all together, when Will Ospreay them first came up, we knew already this dude was fucking fire in the ring. Who's not in AEW great in the ring? But the fact he cut his hair, new gear, new attitude, character development. Like, oh man. Swerve. Character development. Why you think the crowd like him? Why you think Heyman and Swerve was a good ass feud? Really great feud. Emotional investment. It made you choose a side. I still feel like Heyman wasn't wrong. You go to this nigga house and threaten this baby? Come on, son. What the fuck? But that's what I'm saying. You're doing things, but then not even realizing the things you're doing. Even with this Death Rider failure story, whatever the fuck this is supposed to go, because I just don't know what is like the overall plan. Right? Like a four-way, Jay White, Hangman, Orange Cassidy. I like that dib and dabble of multiple people in the world title picture. I love that. But like, even with that, with the story is failing, it is like, just like, it don't feel like it's going anywhere. Guess what? It's character development. John Moxley is John Nazi, basically. He got inspired by Nazi shit, right? He got what they say, he got inspired the attitude of the Nazi group, not really particularly the character points that made it that group. You get what I'm saying? Character development, though. It is just like, bro, how you doing these certain things but don't even know it? Jericho, whether you hate him or not, Jericho is reinventing himself every fucking month. He's the new Eve now. Whatever the hell that means. He's the older. He's literally playing the older guy that's breaking the fourth wall, deliberately pissing off Marks, because he do got TV time, a TV time TV show. He's always on TV. He rubs it in your face. So, like, character development, though. I don't get it. Like, how this guy been watching wrestling for so many years? You really trying to tell me, like Dave Meltzer, really trying to tell me that New Japan is just way better wrestling than WWE? TNA, I think, only had like 10 5-star matches. TNA? Okay. The WWE, what, they said like maybe 9? 10, I don't even remember. But when Seth Rollins said that shit, when he said, I don't take his 5-star serious because it ain't verbatim what he said, but he said it in this manner. Kurt Angle don't even have 5 stars. And I was like, wait a minute. How in the fucking world Kurt Angle doesn't have 5 stars in anybody's wrestling list? How, Sway? We don't know. I don't get it. Like, I'm so confused with that one. That's what made me start taking Dave Meltzer seriously. That should have made Tony Khan start taking Dave Meltzer seriously. You don't got Kurt Angle in a top 5 of top. You don't have him in the top 10 of 5-star matches of like all time. In the top 20, you don't have him in that. Fuck out of here. Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, the niggas that he nuts swallow all the time, they both told you I'm not good as Kurt Angle. They both look up to Kurt Angle and think Kurt Angle's a fucking amazing because he is. That should have told you right there. Why would you be influenced by Dave fucking don't know nothing Meltzer? Come on, Sway. It's irritating. It's very frustrating. But maybe Eric Bischoff is fucking right. But I don't want to believe it. I'm hoping 2025 turn everything around. Because I still believe. I believe in AEW. I still want to believe it, man. I want to believe it. I'm not just going to say, oh, it's dead. It's not dead. It's still on TV, baby. They still got a TV deal. And I'm not waving a flag of victory like, yeah, we got a TV deal. No, that don't mean shit. I'm just really hoping everything. And I want to believe. I do want to believe AEW can turn everything around. But we'll just have to wait and see. Hope you guys having a good one, depending on where you're at in the world, whether it's night and day and all the other good shit. Hope you guys pat yourself on the back just because sometimes you might not be getting nobody telling you you're doing a good job. So I'm going to tell you right now, you're doing a good job, whether you're working your ass off, you playing that video game, you're rolling a butt. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. You taking a shit in the bathroom right now, listen to this. Pat yourself on the back. Not because you just listen to this. Pat yourself on the back just because life sometimes doesn't pat you on the back. So you got to pat yourself on the fucking back. There's nothing wrong with kissing your own ass sometime. Right? Like, share, subscribe, the good shit. Dislike, we out.